Hey, welcome to the training, guys. This is the training that I'm going part two for the 7 series training that I'm actually doing. More likely, if you're watching this training, you probably already watched part one, which is about affiliate marketing. We teach that about a week ago. A lot of people took action. Some of you already seen results, following some of the strategies. So I applaud you for taking action. Today in this training, guys, we're going to be talking about product creation. This is the next step from being an affiliate to actually creating your own product and start making stuff happen for yourself, right? I was an affiliate. More likely, a lot of people get started as an affiliate, but when you get into creating your own product, this is where you get to see money start moving a lot faster and you start creating the income that you want. So tonight, today, whatever time you're watching this training, we're going to be talking about how to create your product. Okay, so this training is called Product Creation. Let's go. I'm going to give you the blueprint to create 6 figures products for yourself inside of your business. All right, so let's get into it. You guys already know me. My name is Kader Cormier. For those of you who don't know me, it's probably the first time you come to this webinar. I'm a family guy. I just throw up this picture in there. But I'm all about helping people. I'm all about, my family. I love my daughters. I'm married. I love doing this. I've been doing online marketing for the last 4 years, and I love it. It changed my life. It helps me help other people, and I love what I do. So today, I have the chance to teach you and show you some of the stuff that you can create for yourself. So my goal during this training is that I give you access to my easy 3-step formula to create 6 or 7 figure products. Okay, that's gonna be my first goal. My second goal, when you get off this training, I'm also gonna give you access to my 7-step that I use to create continuous cash flow with my products. A lot of things that happen with a lot of entrepreneurs that they don't have cash flow to sustain long term. So they might get a little bit of breakthrough, but long term they cannot sustain because they not keep creating results every single day. So I give you some of the formulas that I use to create daily results and sustain and create cash flow, okay? And then I'm also gonna give you a frequently asked questions part where we go into questions that usually people ask when creating a product. Maybe you're gonna have the same questions and I'll go into them for yourself and you can get the answer for them, okay? All right, so product creation, guys. Let's talk about the degree of difficulties. If you're gonna create a product, now, if you're a newbie, you're just getting started, I highly recommend you doing affiliate marketing just so you can get a feel, so you can know the back office, so buy yourself some products just so you can see what am I dealing with. Because creating a product, it takes a little bit of work. It's advanced and intermediate, when it comes to making money online. So if you're a newbie, you're just getting started, you might want to start with affiliate marketing, but it doesn't mean that you cannot learn how to create a product of your own that's going to make you money, even in the future. So I'll give you the formula on how to do it. Or maybe you're one of the person who's already been doing affiliate marketing, but you at that level, you consume so much information, you know so much that you can help the marketplace in so many different ways. And it's time for you to get yourself to the next level, having your own product, having people promoting your stuff, having, your own spin on the game, helping the world change. So cost of operation, usually if you're going to create a product, it's going to cost you anywhere between $200. That's going from cheap, getting started, you're going to have some investment. 200 to some products will cost people all the way up to $20,000 in the, make money online or info products. So in there, you're going to have some type of investment. Average time it usually take people to get a product done and see some type of results. Usually anywhere between a month to 6 months, people can have a product done. It all depends on what you're trying to create. And sometimes people even take a year and work on the infrastructures and everything. But I'm going to show you a formula where if you already know what you got to do, you just want to get your product out there, I'll show you how to get it out as fast, in less than a week. You can create a product in about a day if you already know what you're going to be talking about, if you already done the research. Okay? And now let's talk about potential. How much money can you make with this stuff? Potential to $1 million, guys. There's a lot of people who are crushing it, making millions of dollars with just their own products. Now, if you're an affiliate of other people's product, that's cool. You can make money that way, but selling your own stuff is always one of the best way to go. Is it passive income? Heck yes, and that's what I love with product creation. You know, you can create the product once, and you get paid over and over and over again as passive income. Current product example right now, I have a couple of products. Like this one product here made $171,000. The other one made $28,000. You know, in about a couple of months, getting them out. So it's gonna vary. Some product will make you more, some product will make you less. It all depends. It all depends on the price, the crowd, and how you market it. But I'll give you some more example. I'll be showing you my back office, and we'll go into details and the breakdown, what to expect, and how to do it for yourself, and how you can create results for yourself. So this is one of my current back office. So at the end of this training, I'm also gonna give you a bonus. I'll give you access to a bonus strategy that's making me about $1,000 a day on automation. So you'll get that. So stay tuned and watch the training till the end so you can get access to that. Okay. Now let's see some other people who use the same strategy, not just myself. I know I use it. I know some other people that I teach it to, some other students, and they have results using the same strategy that I'm gonna teach you tonight. So you can judge for yourself. All right. This is one of my good friends, Mr. Gabriel Beltran. You guys probably know him if you follow me. He had a product came out not too long ago. We went into the same process. He made over 70K applying the same strategy. This is some of his back office stuff. Some of the day that he's having $1,200 a day by creating his own stuff, $800 a day just by creating his own stuff. Now you can make money with affiliate marketing, different stuff. But when you're making money from your own source of knowledge, from the things that you know and things that you learn, you're gonna have this feeling of just being unstoppable because you have a brand. You can always learn things. You can always discover new things. You can always have ideas. So if your income is coming not just from somebody else's, but from your own source, you're gonna get to the point where it's like, man, I can always create 20K or 50K or 70K month or 100K month because all I have to do is to keep purging from my own self, okay? And I want to give you guys that ability to do that. And those are some of the numbers he pulled up: 20K, 11K, and $2,000. Another one of my students, Mr. Jamel DeVerge, used the same thing, and he has one tool that he came out with a product, and one of his clients actually made $1 million using the product. His product was called Sonic Fit Machine. So, you know, this formula, it works, guys. You know, you guys can use it, and you guys can get some results for yourself. So if you're on this and you saw affiliate marketing training, you saw the one that I did a couple of weeks ago, and you might say, hey, why do you need your own product? Here's a couple of reasons why I think you should have your own product. Because you're the real boss. When you're doing affiliate marketing, someone else gets to call the shots. You always at somebody else's mercy. They can always change the price. They can always change how much they pay affiliate. They can always change the product, or they can just pull it down. You know, I don't know how many times that happens to me where I find a product that's winning, or I find a campaign, I'm running some type of campaign, and for some reason, some way, somehow, the owner decided to pull it down. Has that ever happened to you? Let me know in the chat box. Mark says yes. Yeah, that just recently happened to me. Yes, exactly. So some of us is just gonna be that way. Whenever you don't have full authority, like right now, some of the products that I have, I can go and change the price, do whatever that I want. No affiliates of mine can say, hey, you can't do that, because I'm the owner. So you want to put yourself in that position. So that's the stuff works for me. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a live example. Then we're gonna be talking about the walkthrough on how to set up a product, okay? We're gonna be talking about the walkthrough, and later on we'll do the Q&A. So you guys know I like to just be transparent with you guys and just do real stuff, right? So what I'm gonna do, let's just go, we'll be talking about if this stuff works for me, and then we'll be talking about how you can create the same thing for yourself. All right? I have a couple of different accounts. All right, let's get into this account. All right, we got one product here that made 118,000. You have another one, the 28,000. You have this product that made $3,000. So I keep creating more and more, 800, 700. The whole thing about doing product is the cool part is that you can create more and more product. I have a couple different couple different places that I host them. So, and sometimes I would just create a product just on the fly. Let me just go to AWAP and we're going to talk about the process of creating a product and what you're going to need. Okay, so let's just go to AWAP real quick. And let's talk about some of the steps that you're going to need when you're creating a product that's going to go into the marketplace. So even if you're a newbie, you guys can do this, man. All right, step to creation. So there's a couple of steps that I go when I'm creating a product. First thing is that I look for my market. A lot of people will start with the research. I don't start with the research because what the heck is the research if I don't have a market? So if I'm gonna do my research, I need to find who am I gonna sell this product to? Like that's why in this stage, this is where list building come into play. So I usually focus on list building and getting people from my market there. So if you don't have a list, I highly recommend. This is the one advice that I got when I was stuck in my business. I was blogging, I was, posting out on Craigslist. I hired a mentor and the first thing he told me was, "Hey, Cater, the first thing I want you to do, I want you to focus on building your list and product creation." And when I listened, the first product that I did, I created 100K. And then I listened some more, I created some more income, I built my list. Because if you don't build your list, you're not gonna have a market. So you wanna build your list in that market. That's a very important key step. So building your list, there's a couple of different ways you could do that. If you're gonna build it, you can either build it for free or you could do the paid way. Okay, so if you're gonna build it for free, you can use medium like Facebook, YouTube, that's free. Instagram, you can build your list for free using those medium by getting people to opt in every single day on your list. So you can build that medium, using that medium so you can build your list, okay? Now, when you have that list now, you can survey the list, find out what they want. Okay, survey the list, survey your list if you have one. I'm gonna give you a quick example on how I did that. Like this product that I'm actually doing right now, it's an idea that I just had because I have Facebook and I create a couple of people, I create daily value. So I give value every single day. Use this formula called VLR, value, lifestyle, results. So this formula called VLR, I use it on Facebook all the time. So I give people a lot of value. I make a video, give some value. And I show some of my lifestyle and I show my results. That's all that I do on social media. Like I don't really use it to be with friends or whatever. I only use it for these 3 reasons. This formula, value, lifestyle, results. So I do that and then I survey. From one of my videos, I surveyed people to figure out what do they want what do they want to learn. So the first thing people wanted to learn was affiliate marketing. That's why we had the first training is affiliate marketing. Now the second thing is product creation. People want to learn how to create their own products so they can be their own boss. So that's why you're watching this training, because I surveyed my list. So I surveyed the market and I know what they want. Okay, once you survey your market, you know what they want now. This is where you're gonna go into product creation. So now I'm gonna break down, which is where we are right now. So you're in the right place, right time. I'm gonna break down product creation, and then I'm gonna show you exactly how to do it so you can make money. Okay, so if you guys gonna take this part of the screen, this is the formula that I gave you. If you want to use that, guys, this is something I'm doing live right now on the fly, so I can give you guys some value and you guys can take with you. All right. So if you guys want to take the screen, good. So now let's get into the product creation part. All right, product creation, there's a couple of things that you're gonna need, okay? First step is to learn a skill set, have something that you know, it doesn't matter, anything that you learn, you can practice. If you learn the skill set, you have some type of skill set. How many of you on the line, you guys know how to set up a YouTube? You guys are getting some type of results somewhere inside of your business, some type of results. Because if you're looking into product creation, you gotta have some type of results, either for yourself or for your client. Like my man Jamel, although the tool did not make him $1 million because he didn't have the type of money to invest into paid marketing, but he had a client that made $1 million tool. So he based the whole product around, hey, this product made my client $1 million. It has the possibility to do the same thing for you. If you're willing to invest into paid advertising, and boom. So you gotta have some type of skill set, learn something, create, have some type of results. And then now, once you have your market, okay, once you have your market, what you're gonna be doing is to make some noise, okay? So we're gonna be creating the buzz around your product. Before you come out with anything, guys, you wanna create the buzz around it so that when people come in, they know, oh, this stuff is gonna change my life. This is what I need to have the solution to whatever that this person's looking for. You wanna create the buzz. So what I usually do, creating the buzz, like when I post something on Facebook and tell people, hey, share it, like it, or say comment below, like, let's go. I'm I'm putting that in their mind. Just so I'm telling you guys what's been happening. So you guys that's on the line, you're actually learning from the process. So this is being inculcated in their mind with the name of the product even before they get into it. So people start saying product creation, let's go, creation, let's go. So I'm creating my own noise using Facebook. So if you have a live Facebook profile that's already, getting attraction, you could do that with your profile. Or if you don't have a Facebook profile that's getting a lot of followers, you could do a Facebook group and just add people in there. You do a Facebook group so that we can create buzz around whatever you're getting results from. So your Facebook group is it's an asset for you. It's an asset. All of my Facebook groups, they are assets because I have 3,000, 4,000 people in these groups that are targeted, like people that wants to make, that's in my niche of making money online. So if you create a group that is targeted to what you're going to be talking about, and you keep adding people who's interested in that specific topic, you ask them for their permission if they would be interested in, or you even sometimes, if you get to the point where you have a following, just tell them, add yourself. Hey, I'm going to be teaching people on how to trade. I've been getting really great results trading. Add yourself to this group. I have something coming. So you're creating this buzz while sharing your results, adding people to this group. So now this group is gonna be your powerhouse. So this is gonna be a powerhouse to you. Guys, this formula I'm giving you right now is responsible for people creating 6- and 7-figure products. So take it. So you create a powerhouse with the Facebook group where everybody has similar interests. So everybody's anticipating, hey, what you're gonna have to offer, what you're bringing. So then you bring them inside of the group, all right? You creating the buzz. Next thing that I do, right, is to test my product for free. Test for free. How many of you right now have ideas, but then you feel like, man, I need to have $1 billion in the bank in order for me to try this? Test for results, I should say. The test for results. Where's the other thing? Whatever. The test for results. That's what I meant to say. So if you have ideas already, what I would usually do now is, from all these people that's inside of this group who are really excited about this stuff, we're going to test for results, okay? We're going to test for results to see if I'm going to get some results. So I would do a webinar, a training, something that's going to be valuable to them, training them for free, giving them some free access. Okay, we're testing for results. And then at the end of the webinar, right, at the end of the webinar, without having any money invested, without having anything, any infrastructure, I would literally create a PayPal link or a button, something that you can collect payments, right? Something you can collect payments. Someone said I just go straight into the training. Yeah, man, this is for my list. Gerard said, Cater, you just went straight into training. I like that. Yeah, man, I mean, Gerald, this is for my list and people that's on my Facebook wall. So you guys already know me. I'm not really going to go into my story too much tonight, who I am and stuff. So I figured you guys can use that. And even if you follow me on my blog or wherever you find this video, you know, if you really want to know me, you can come over my Facebook. But today I just want to give you guys the meat and just the details on how to create a product and just get massive results. But thanks, man. So you want to test for results and see if people will actually pay you. So this is where you ask for the money. So I would test if I'm doing a product, if it's gonna be anywhere between, you know, if it's gonna be a product that's gonna be $197, I could sell it for $97. So really testing it for a test group. So I create a test group and I test the product. Now, if I get like 10 sales or people take action on it, I just test my idea. So I know that people who are willing to pay money for this stuff is valid. So instead of me just going out, like some of you have ideas, like I have someone who sent me a message earlier and say, hey, Cater, man, I have this great idea. I'm going to create a product and I know it's going to make a lot of money. What do I think? This is going to be what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to put it all together. What do I think of it? And I told him, I don't know. Because I don't really know until you test your product. Because you might think that, hey, I have this great idea. It's going to change the world. It's going to change the product world. And then it's going to be a flop. But if you test it, you won't have to deal with the craziness. Okay, so I would test it first. That's the only way you're going to know if people are willing to pay money for it. So I test the idea. And then step 4, I go into a launch. So if I make money, people buy the stuff. Now I'm gonna go into launching the whole product. Okay. Now I'm gonna go into launching the whole product. With the launch, you know, you're gonna need to have a sales page. You know, you're gonna need to have an affiliate page, and then you're gonna need to have a back office. Okay, those are my 3 things that I'm gonna focus on my launch. So once you know that, hey, you know what, everything is linked, I can create all this stuff, all this 3 stuff that I just showed you here, guys. Okay, so some of the products that I created, I'll show you some of the stuff that I use. I use a system named ClickFunnels, make it really, really easy. When I first started creating product back in the days, it used to be really, really hard. You know, let's give you an example of the newest product that I created. I give you guys full transparency. Okay, affiliate marketing acceleration members area. So this is the members area. This is a tool called ClickFunnels. Okay, a lot of marketers, a lot of people use this tool, and if you don't have it, I highly recommend that you do get it. I'll put some information down below if you're on my blog on how you can get ClickFunnels. But it's a system that if you're running with ideas, if you're an entrepreneur and you're having fast idea, you should have something to take fast action. Because anything that you think of and you wait on it, you're like, oh man, I know I'm gonna create this product, like you're not gonna do it. Just do it as you have the mind. If you have the idea right now, you've been thinking about creating this product for the last 3 months, you've been getting some type of results, yo, watch this training and go take action. Create the product and come back and say, hey, Cater, man, I made 100K on this product. Awesome, I congratulate you. But don't wait like, oh man, I'll do it next month, I'll do it next year, I'll do it whatever. Just if you have the tools in your hands, which I'm showing you right now, just go for it. Just do it. You run with it. So with this tool, it allows you to create a sales page. So this is the back office. Maybe I should start with the sales page. All right. Let's go back. Sales page. I'll go back and you know what? I'll just show you the sales page. Well, yeah, let's just go to it so you guys can see it. Okay, so I have a bunch of funnels here. Okay, this is the sales page, and this, you can just click on it. It has a bunch of templates for you that you can create a sales page with. So I just come here, I chose one of the templates they already have, and then boom, I create a sales page on it. Okay, this is the sales page that I created. Now, this graphic that you see here, I use another tool that I use called Pixel Studio FX.
Like I said, guys, it's costing you $100.
I'm teaching in the training. I'm training in another training. I just love training. But anyway, if you want to do graphics, you don't want to pay money for it, you don't want to hire a graphic designer, there's a tool out there called Pixel Studio FX. You can use that and do cool stuff like this, okay, for your own product. You don't even have to hire someone. Make it really, really easy. Okay, so I did that. Maybe I'll show you guys the tool. Okay, Pixel Studio FX. Guys, this is a crazy training. You know, like, I'm showing you guys like how to really go out there and make money, like $300 a day, like I said in that webinar. If you want to create that, I'm giving you the blueprint right now. If you have an idea and you know it's worth money, why? Because you paid money for it. So it's worth money. You know, you paid some time and sacrifice, and some people want to learn how to use it. So let me go into this. You guys will see a couple different ones that I use. Come on. I know this is kind of running slow. But what this software does is it has a bunch of, I don't know why it's running really, really slow today. Pixel Studio FX is like, I have the 2.0 version, 2.0. Okay, there you go. So there's a bunch of templates on here. You can use, add your pictures behind them. Do whatever you want, like creating a course on Facebook. You know, you would have to pay people. Like, I used to spend on designer anywhere between $500 to $1,000 to $2,000 creating design like this. Now with the click of a button, you guys have access to create stuff like these. Okay, so I would come here and just create whatever you want in less than a second, and you can move stuff. You know, it's pretty easy. It's cut, paste, move, whatever. You know, you know, you can change the words. You guys can do that part. That's not what I want to focus on, okay? But anyway, I just showed you guys, you know, how you could do a book, you could do a CD, you could do that's the next stage. That's for your sales page, okay? Because you want some stuff that's a little bit catchy on your sales page, okay? So now from graphic, we're gonna move into a skill set that is very much needed. It's one of the most powerful skill set you can have. It's called copywriting. Most of the people that makes a lot of money in the world, they know what's called copywriting. Okay, your first copyright is gonna suck. You're probably better off hiring somebody else to do it. But if you learn how to write emails, you learn how to write every single day, you're gonna get better at copywriting. Okay, so you're gonna learn better on understand what makes people buy. What can you say inside of the stuff that you're writing on the page that's gonna make people buy your product? Okay, so that's the next thing. And what else? Give a description of what's inside of the product. That's all that I have on this page. Okay, that's all that I have on this page, and then give the product price. And after that, you can host it on JVZoo, which is what I showed you guys earlier. When you host the product, you can get affiliates for it. Okay, so that's it for the front end for the page of the product. So right now, if you watch this, you should have, okay, I can create my product. I know where to get the graphics. I know where to get the back office or the thing to create the front page. All right, now let's get into the next stage. Is this good so far? Are you guys learning? All right, now let's get into the next stage, okay? And the cool thing about this, I duplicate the page so I can test to see which page is converting better. So you can do duplicate testing inside of the software, which I think is cool, okay? Next stage, members area. Okay, I'm going to show you the members area of this thing. So let's see what it looks like. Probably going to direct me right in there, but let's click on edit this, the membership area. You can add your logo, and you guys can see this is the membership. So when someone comes to create an account, it looks like they're logging in into an iPad, which is cool. So you can put whatever you want to put, a Vault, iPad, whatever you want to put. It doesn't matter, whatever that's in your theme. So you can get them to fill out the information. So what you want to do in that stage, you want to link this to your autoresponder. That way you can get them on your buyers list. A buyers list is powerful. It's one of the most powerful things that you can have in this industry. If you have a buyers list, it means that people already spend money with you, which means you can get them to spend money with you again. Okay. All right, guys. So that's it. And then after that, this allows you to create the back office. Let's go to the back office real quick. And this is the back office. There's about 7 modules, so you can break it down and see what's inside of the modules. You can actually go and write things in the inside of the modules and stuff like that. So you know, the modules playing winning over obstacles. So this is modules inside of the training that I did. Okay, mindset of a winner. So I have different modules. They just click the modules. When they click the module, they actually watch the video of the course, you know, and then this would be another. If you click on that, it would give him another module. So first module is about mindset on this course. This is the course for affiliate marketing, and then the second module is about strategizing. Hold on, let's see if I can get this thing to come on. Sorry if my computer's a little slow. I think my internet is acting up. All right, but anyway, guys, the internet is acting up. I don't know why, but anyway, I got to where I wanted to show you guys. Second module is about, you know, strategizing. So you can add different modules and different videos inside of the modules. Okay, so now this would be you taking care of the technical part. All right, so now let's get back into the rest of the training. Let's get back into it. So 3-step formula to a 6-figure product. There's 3 steps, just 3 steps. Okay, create a vision, back it with a product and service. Because if you're selling without a vision, guys, you ain't gonna get anywhere. You need to get your customer to understand what's the vision. Why do they need to buy this stuff? You know, how is it gonna help their life be better? That's what you want to focus on. Next thing, you want to find and attract your target market, which I said earlier. You can either do it using social media. You could do it. If you're gonna attract them, you can attract them using social media. If you're gonna find them now, you can find them doing paid marketing using Google AdWords. I've been playing around with YouTube lately, and my YouTube is growing like crazy, which is great. So I'll be doing a training for YouTube like later on in the future, not on this training, but it's one of the things that I'm gonna be training you guys on YouTube, on how to grow it, and keep getting more subscribers and more traffic. I'm getting anywhere between 40 to 70 leads every single day from YouTube for free. I know, like, so some of you right now, it's like, dude, that's crazy, because I used to struggle just to get 10 leads. And there's a couple of things that you could do once you know how to do them, and once you do it consistently, you know, the traffic is gonna come. And there's a lot of people on YouTube, they're not marketed, they're getting a lot of traffic, but they're not monetizing. But after you guys go to the YouTube training, you're going to learn how to monetize. Not only you're going to be able to get leads and traffic, but you're going to be able to make money on that traffic that's coming in. Not just with the, you know, turning on Google AdSense, but you're going to be able to make money by selling them your own product. Like you guys see here, I'm teaching you how to create your own product, which is going to be awesome. So, and the next stage is to name your price and ask for the money. A lot of people are afraid, they don't know how much to charge for their product. Hey, Cater, I have this idea on, you know, this great product. I don't know if I should charge $97. Should I charge $277? Should I charge $1,000 or $5,000 to it? I don't know. I don't know how much it's worth. So, you know, you gotta name your price. You know, once you name your price, ask for the money. It doesn't matter. You know, the same person who buys a car for, you know, for $20,000. there's another car that's 100K and they're gonna find someone to buy it. There's another car over there that's $200,000 that has its own buyer. So, if you play around with prices, and I'm gonna show you how to do some of the stuff, you will be able to find the right market and the right strategy to get them. Okay, so hooks and how to hook your market. We talk about, videos, a great capture page, webinar training, free workshop, which I do all the time. This is a webinar training, videos to get them to be paying attention to what you have to offer. And if you do a product, be willing to get your neck out there and get some affiliates. If you're gonna get it out there with affiliates, get people to promote it, because if you don't let people know your stuff exists, nobody's gonna buy it. So you definitely want to be able to let people know, hey, I got this stuff that's gonna help you change your life. So create a vision backed up with a product. Here's what I was talking about, guys. What does your customer want? That's what you want to focus on. You want to focus on, how can I find out what my customer want? And some of the ways that I do that is just by asking. I ask my list, what do they want? I ask on Facebook all the time, hey, do you guys want to learn how to do this? Comment below, yes, Cater, let's do it, or whatever. So I ask questions. There's a purpose. Whatever you're doing, the marketers who are winning, they do stuff purposely. The people who are winning in business, don't just come to my wall and you just see that I put something and there's no purpose behind it. There's always purpose. Even if I'm posting a picture of my daughter, there's some type of purpose behind of what you do, or some type of results that you're looking for. Okay, know what your customer wants. Okay, next thing is to learn a new skill. Don't stop there. If you're not getting results right now, that's okay. That's cool. Don't pity yourself for it or just feel that you have to quit. It's just part of the process. Learn a new skill set. If you feel that e-commerce, don't stop there. Learn how to do YouTube. If you're failing at YouTube, don't stop there. Learn how to do Facebook. Always stay learning a new skill set that's gonna help you grow to the next level. Okay, so I'm not saying for you to start things and stop, but I'm saying, always keep learning. So learn something, even if you master it, learn something new. So that's gonna help you and keep pushing you to gain new knowledge, and with new knowledge you're going to be able to create new courses with new results, new breakthrough. You're going to have new ideas to share with people. Okay, and leverage what you already learned. I shared that with one of my video the other day. I was sharing one of my story of one of my friend that actually saw me on YouTube, and he reached out to me, and we actually met in person in one of those events that I went to. And then, we stayed in contact for a little bit of while. And then he said, hey, Cater, man, things are tough for me. I can't really get stuff to work out. What can I do? But the whole thing with him, I checked out some of his website. My website looks like trash. Like when I do put a website together, that's not my skill. That's why some of the time I usually just pay people. Like a lot of my products, I'll just pay someone to do the website for me, because that's not my strong suit. But I look at his websites, I'm like, dude, I would pay you all the time, because he's passionate about this stuff. You already have a degree in website design. He just could never find, work on it. So I told him, hey, why don't you put a website together? And another thing he liked it to do was to create beats, create different beats, because he was heavy into beat making. So create beats for people, create a website, and tell people that can create beats. You can help them create their own website and sell that. Find those people, go to forum where those musicians are hanging out, and go into that market, see what you could do. Go on Facebook, look into that market, see what you could do. He built a crowd. His stuff is so nice. He made 17K using the strategy that I'm showing you right now. So if you already know something, leverage what you already know. If you already know how to cook, you're already passionate about different recipes. Shout out to one of my other students who's actually doing the same strategy I'm teaching you right now, Richard Funt. If you're watching right now, I know you're probably on this training. He's doing his fitness stuff, applying the same strategy. And now he has his brand coming out, and I think he's coming out with his product. He already have a couple of shirts making sales. So, guys, leverage what you're already in love with, what you already know. it's the first is it's one of the best way to start because you already have something to start with. So now let's talk about the 7 steps to create consistent cash flow. I have someone that texts me today. He's a great friend. We've been in the industry for a while. And he's like, dude, this is the last time I'm gonna give this product creation a try. Because or else I'm just gonna go straight up affiliate marketing because I make money as an affiliate, but for some reason I cannot make money with product creation. Whenever I create a product, I never make any money. Nobody buys. No one buy my stuff. The only person who bought is my wife. Thank you, wifey. So the thing is, if you're gonna create constant cash flow, consistent cash flow with the products that you're creating, you need to have certain things in place. Okay, the 7 step. You need to be able to get good quality leads. Okay, so the focus should be every single day. How can I get great quality leads? Like there's a difference between garbage leads. There's a lot of garbage leads out there. Like me, I rather like some of the people they rather just buy. I generate traffic and I also buy traffic. But I could tell you that my traffic that I generate is higher converting. Traffic that I generate, whether through videos, whether through, some type of training they come, it's always higher converting than traffic that I just buy that don't know me. Not to say that the traffic you buy don't convert, it does, but that's why you need to back it up with an autoresponder when you create your product so that you can get them in the funnel, get them to get to know you instead of just looking into your EPC and just hoping that you make a sale right in the front end. You want to take care of the back end. So if you get good quality leads, good quality people to come through your product, and you keep feeding them, they're gonna buy some of the stuff that you have, even if they don't buy on the first time. They might buy on the 7th time. Okay, so remember that if you can't get any traffic to your product, it will not serve its purpose. So you will not make any money, and you can create this great product that can change people's life, that has all this great idea, but if nobody's buying it or nobody's seeing that stuff, well, it's not making any difference. The second thing is price point. Like you must understand how to price your product. What is it worth? Will someone be willing to pay $297 for this information? Will someone be willing to pay $2,000 for what you're selling? I remember I could have sold stuff for $200, $197, $67 of other people's product, of my own product. But when it came to me having a $5,000 product, I was scared out of my mind. Like I didn't even know like how am I gonna sell a product for 5K or what can I have in a product for 5K? And then I went to a training, I went to a live event, and this lady, she was killing. She was literally selling things for 20,000, 30,000. It was crazy. I'm like, how do you do what you're doing? And I remember she told me, I remember she stand up and it was a group of her speaking, and she told me, hey, I bless you now with the ability to sell something for $5,000. Go do it. And I kind of just believed what she said. And some of you on the line right now, you have the value. You could do it. But for some reason, you're just waiting for an okay. And if you're at that position where you feel like, man, I can sell something. I'm worth 5 G's, I'm worth 10 G's or whatever, but for some reason you're doubting yourself, all you gotta do is go do it. Go do it. Or another way for you to feel comfortable with that, spend 5 G's in yourself. Spend 5K in yourself, go through a training or coaching, some type of program that's worth that much. Spend that into yourself. It's gonna give you the confidence. Why? Because you spend it in you. And that's the point. Like sometimes people they haven't spent money in themselves and they find it hard for them to price a product for $1,000 or for $2,000 or for $5,000 or $20,000. Haven't spent that type of money in themselves. So what I'm saying, guys, I'm giving you some advice that if you want to get comfortable to that stage, you definitely want to be able to do that. Okay, good quality product is another great thing. If you're gonna offer good quality product, something that's gonna show what you offer is great. You must your offer must does what it says it will. Okay, that's what it is. If you're gonna create a product, you're gonna expect people to buy it. You wanna get them the good stuff. Okay, it must do exactly what it says that the stuff is gonna do. Okay, so you want to have good quality product, or else people is gonna buy it, but they're gonna say it sucks, and your refund will be high skyrocketed. So you want to create quality product. Solid call to action, just ask people, be precise and just unapologetic of what you want your customer to do after your presentation. Like after this presentation, I'll tell you exactly, if I have something to sell, hey, I tell you, hey, just go buy this. If I don't have something to sell, okay, we'll just be cool. But just get your list used to. If you have a list, I remember in the beginning I made that mistake. Like I was giving out everything for free, and on the time that I finally did a webinar and I told people I had something to buy at the end, a bunch of people unsubscribed from my list because I didn't tell them I sell stuff, because all the time I was telling them everything is for free. So if you're gonna be selling product, or if you've been cut in that free pro zone, you want to get to the stage where you let your list know, hey, I'm going to provide a lot of great free information to you, or free value to you. I'll share some great information with you, but at the same time, I'm going to be selling you stuff. My main intention from the time, I remember, hearing that from one of my mentors, and that made so much sense. And I'm saying the same thing to you right now that's on this webinar. My main intention from the time that you got on my list, it's not for us to become friends. Yeah, we might become friends, but it's for us to actually do business together. Okay, for me and you to do business together. That's the main intention why I generated a lead, why I tell you to get on my list, and why you're on this webinar. And let it be known to people that comes to your stuff. Hey, my main intention is that we do business together. I have a product, something that's going to help you. I'm comfortable with that. And it's an offer, whether you want it, you don't want it, and just keep it moving. But let people know it. Get a solid call to action. This is what I want you to do. Click here to buy, click here to pay. And then people will actually take action. So keep that in mind when you're actually creating your product. Okay? Pre-framing, what I use is social media a lot. Take highly recommend you to take advantage of social media, build the platform, Facebook, just to pre-frame people. I've been talking about this training. We were supposed to have it on Monday, but for some reason I had some technical difficulties. So here we are today. We are having this training. So I'm saying I pre-frame people. Tell them, hey, I pre-frame them on YouTube. I pre-frame them on Facebook. Hey, would you like to come to this training? I'm going to teach you exactly how you can create your own product and how you can make money with it. So pre-frame people, use every social media you can get access to, Snapchat, Periscope, and all that stuff, okay? Interaction number 6, step 6 to creating your success product is to have interaction with your prospect. Interaction with your prospect is powerful because that's going to let them know, hey, you care about them, you want them to succeed. Get over being shy right now. If you're a shy person and you feel like, oh man, I can't do this, just get over it. Even if you're sweating, you're trembling, you're scared out of your mind, just get the work done. If you just do it with the fear, and as you do it, you're going to get better and the fear will subsidize, Be there for your audience is very crucial. Create value around your offer. Don't just have the offer and there's no value. Create some type of value. Like I have a blog, people go on, they get value. I make videos, free videos on YouTube. Even before I give them into an offer, I give them value. So next thing is the follow-up. Follow-up method is very, very important. The one that I use is the SEC model. Okay, so what I do is I serve first. I serve first. So I come and do a training, I come and do a webinar, a presentation, or I come to an event and give a live training. Oh, by the way, I'm going to be in Vegas next month. If you guys are in the West Coast area, let me know. I'll be out there. This is my first time traveling since we had the baby. I had to stay home and help the wife. She's going to be a month old, so I'm going to get a little break. Not that much, but I'm going to be out there in Vegas next month. If you're in the West Coast, let me know. We can definitely hang. So serve, consult, and close. Okay, serve. When you serve people, you give them great information, you help them understand. Consult, find out what's going on with them, how you can help them, and how can your product be a fit. And then boom, close them with your product, make the money. So you guys enjoyed this so far? You guys ready to get into the Q&A? All right. So here's some of the stuff that, some of the reward you can get for being in the trenches. So if you create a product, you put it on JVZoo. Now, JVZoo have this cool stuff in the back office where you can actually be on the top seller. So if you're on the top seller, for the day or the week, you ended up getting more traffic because you get affiliates, more people to actually go and promote your products. Those are some of the products that made it to the top sellers or JVZoo. This is another product I did last year, Ultimate Cash Flow Process. You can do stuff like that, and that's gonna help you big time. So hopefully that's great and for you. Now let's get into the frequently asked questions, guys. It's not gonna be too many of them because I covered a lot of the stuff, but let's get into the product. What type of product can I create? People ask me all the time, hey, what type of product can I create, Gator? I want to create a product and stuff like that. I like to create video products where I set everything in a video format. People can actually get access to it. Sometimes I can do when I do the video, I would also have them in a podcast format. So it could be a podcast. I could set it up into a writing way so they can actually get access to it on a blog, on a platform where they can get access to this stuff. As far as what type of product, like when it comes to not the format, but the structure of the product itself, you could do a software product. I did a software product. Software sells great. People love software. You could do an ebook product where you just create a book and you just sell it to people. I did a software, that thing went ham. People just love done for you, press button. Those things, they sell a lot. So if you know how to create some type of software, you can do that training product, which is a lot of my products. I train people on how to grow themselves, grow their business. So those are some of the types of products that you can actually create. Do I need a list to create a product? You don't. I highly recommend, though, in the process, you do get your list created in the process, but you don't need to have a list in order for you to create a product. If you have a good idea, you went out there, did your market research, you can always start testing. If you're having results in something also, or if you have results in some type of experience, you have results people need, like how to lose weight. If you went and you lost a bunch of weight, you was like 500 pounds. And no offense to anyone that's on the line, but that's a great accomplishment if you was 500 pounds and now you're like 150 or whatever. I know you went through hell to make that happen. So if you did record yourself, you can literally create a product on how to go from 500 pounds to 180 pounds. Will you find a market for it? Heck yes. There's people who are 500 or who are 300 who are whatever, who would want to learn your secret on how you do it. What are the strategies that you use? So if you start getting those people inclined onto you, they're going to start buying your stuff. How much will it cost me to create my own product? That's what other people ask me. Like I said earlier, guys, some people, you can spend anywhere from the cheapest, what you're going to need is an autoresponder, which I didn't show you guys, but autoresponder, so you can create what's called a buyer's list and also build your list. I use Aweber for that. And then you're gonna need like a product hoster. Back in the days, like there's a couple of different things you could use. If you use WordPress, you could use stuff like Wishlist, but let's keep it simple and just use ClickFunnels. That's what I use, and it's very easy to host that stuff in there. So you could use stuff like ClickFunnels, but if you need other options, you could do stuff like Wishlist, okay, and with your WordPress site, okay? Will I need to spend money on a team to make my product? Yes or no. If you're just getting started, you don't really need a team. If you already know, if you have the tools that I just showed you, you don't need a bunch of people in the process. Now, if you're gonna do a software product and you don't know junk about software like myself, I don't know a thing. I don't know anything about software. I don't know anything about coding. I have absolutely no idea on how to do this stuff, but yet I've created products in the software niche where that makes me a bunch of money. So what I did, I hired a couple of software designer guys and they hooked me up. I just tell them the idea. I was using a software that I kind of like, and I wanted to bring some stuff to it that the software didn't have. I spoke with the software owner that wasn't willing to do it, so I just went ahead and did a whole other software, add what I wanted and make it better, and and rebrand some other stuff, do some cool stuff with it, and then boom, I let some people use it, they loved it, and they wanted to share it with their affiliates, so I decided, hey, let's do a full product into it. Boom. I hired a team of people, they did the whole software so you can host more than one person. So we ended up getting like 1,200 people getting in the software in the first week. So you can do stuff like that. You don't have to spend on a team, but if you do have to do stuff like where you have to hire people that has the type of knowledge to help you, by any means do it. How much money will I spend on design for my product? Zero or 1,000 or 2,000 or 10,000 if you want to, because I showed you guys earlier the tool that I use. If you want to be like me sometimes and you have a product in mind and you can get access to the design, you can do it yourself. Hey, feel free to use Pixel FX Studio and do it yourself. Or if you're gonna go pay someone, I have some stuff that I can give you guys to some of my designers. They're not gonna kill you too much, but I can send to some of my people that will charge you 5K, that'll charge you, it all depends on the product. I'll charge you 5K to get everything done for you. Some people charge 10K. So it's all depends on what you have in mind, okay? Next thing is, how do I write my own copy for the sales page that people ask me? If you're doing a product, copywriting is very, very important. Like I said, if you're gonna write your own copy, there's a software that I use that you can actually use that helps you with copywriting. So you can just include the words, some of the stuff that you want in there. What's the name of it? I think it's Skip Copywriter. Yeah, I forgot the name. Anyway, I'll look it up for you guys. But with copywriting, if you hire some copywriter, charge anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000 just for copywriting, because that's what's gonna help your product make the most sales. If you have the right copy, you can make a lot of sales. So, but do you have to do you have to write your own copy? You don't have to. You can always outsource it. You can go to freelance.com and outsource it to somebody else. Or sometimes what I do for my coaching student, when they come in, they're doing a product, I write the copy for them. If they having their first product and they don't know how to do it, I've done many successful copies. I'll just write the copy for their products for them. Or you can just hire someone to do it and they can charge you for it. Will I need an upsell for my product? If it's your first product, if the product is going viral, I highly recommend getting one, because upsell money is the easiest money you're gonna make. Why? Because when the person, they're already in a buying mode, right? They already bought something, the credit card's already out, they already charged $97 or $500 on their credit card. So it's easier for you to offer them something else and say, hey, would you like to get XYZ with this product? Would you like to get the next step? So what's gonna happen, you're gonna have a few people that says yes. So if you are building your product for the first time and it's too stressful for you, you don't want to do an upsell, that's fine. You can just do a straight product without an upsell. But I highly recommend if your product is going viral, because that happens to me. When I made my first product, I just knew it was a hit, because on the first time that I did a webinar, I charged people $47 for it. I had 100 sell, and that was the maximum sell I was gonna have for the product just to test it. So I had 100 sell, which was 100 people buying it at $47. I should have knew then that people were interested. So I launched the product. I didn't even have an upsell. But then someone just told me what I just tell you right now. I added the upsell like a couple of weeks later, and I ended up making from the upsell. The upsell ended up being for $297, and I think from the upsell we ended up making more money than we did with the product, with the main product, because the upsell was more expensive. Even though it was less, every time I make an upsell, it was 4 times the money the product was worth. So every time I make like 4 sales, it would take me 4 sales in the regular product to make 1 upsell money. So I'm giving you the details now. You can understand why having an upsell in your product is really powerful. Okay. Do I need to spend money on PPC, paid advertising, to make money with your own product? No. If it's your own product, you don't have to. You can, to test it out and get more traffic, but you don't have to spend any money to. Because if it's your own product, you can market it. You can take it out whenever you want. You can put it back in whenever you want. You can make more money than whenever you want. All right. So my recommended sources when you're creating a product, those are the things that I use. I use Aweber, which is the autoresponder that I linked into my product to build my buyers list. I'm more focused into a buyers list when I create a product because I want people who buys the product from me, because I put them on a separate list, and I keep growing that buyers list because those people are usually people who's willing to spend money because they already bought. So buyers lists are very important. And then next thing is ClickFunnels, which is what I use to do the back office and the sales page. It's another tool you can use. And then ClickBank. ClickBank is one of the places that I host some of my product. I didn't really show you guys ClickBank. And then JVZoo is another place where you can have affiliates and stuff like that. I showed you guys a little bit of that. Commission Junction is another place you can actually go and get products and sell product and host your stuff. And you're gonna need a domain. I use GoDaddy for that. So you're gonna need a domain. You're gonna need hosting. You can use Bluehost for the hosting, so you can host your product. If you're doing it with WordPress, if you're doing it with ClickFunnels, they're already self-hosted, so you don't really need to get the hosting. You can just get a domain to host the product. Graphic Maker, I showed it with you. I shared the Pixel Studio FX. That's one of the tools that I use. You guys can use that if you're gonna create the product. Sales page copy. If you guys don't know how to write it, you can consult with someone to write the copy for you. Okay, logo creator, if you want to create your own logo, if you want to go cheap, you can go to stuff like Fiverr and get a logo done for you. But I have a couple of designers on staff. I have a couple of on-staff designers for my logos. So whenever I need a logo, I'm taking over the idea. I let them know. I mean, they charge more than Fiverr, but it's worth it because on Fiverr, you get some people they can just mess up stuff. Sometimes you get really great designers also on Fiverr, so you can test out both to see which one work best for you. Okay, so that's it, guys. That's the training on product creation and creating your own product. Okay, so hope you guys enjoyed it. All right, so if you're ready to take it to the next level, that was the free training. That was the free training that I gave you guys. Now, as I told you guys, I'm actually doing this for my blog. I'm actually doing a 7 series of training where I'm giving you free training that you can actually go and implement and take action. Now, if you want a step-by-step guide where I showed you, okay, this is how to put this stuff together, this is what you're gonna need, exactly how to do it, like you ready to take it to the next level. Product creation is one of the most powerful ways for you to create income for yourself. I mean, I find it to be very amazing because I don't have to wait for an opportunity or wait for the right time. Like a lot of people who does just affiliate marketing, they always waiting for, oh man, when is the right product is gonna come out? Or when is the right system? Who's gonna create the right system? Maybe it's gonna be this stuff. Maybe it's gonna be this stuff. So you're always on the wait when you just do affiliate marketing. But with product creation, you can always be testing your own ideas and keep making money from that. So literally, if I want to make money right now, all I have to do is think, go out there, implement some stuff, get some results with myself, teach it to my team, and go to the process and create a product and charge people for it. And you can always keep doing that as you keep learning. And that's the process as you keep learning. So if you're ready to take it to the next level, I want to offer you to go to the next stage with my product creation. Okay, with my product creation, it's gonna be on this website. So my product creation, this is gonna be the paid training. If you want to get to the paid training, it's gonna be to this website. Let's go. Let's see if I can get it.
Affiliate marketing, like I said, guys, it's like costing you $100. Okay?
If you want to go take it
affiliate marketing, like I said, guys,
to the next stage, I don't know why it went to the wrong one, but product, let's see if I can just copy it from there. But I'll send it to you guys. So it's productnow.catercormier.com. If you want to go check it out, the paid version. I give you the free version. You guys can go out there, use that, get some results for yourself. But here's like part of exactly, if you go to this link, I'm actually gonna send it to you guys. You're gonna see exactly what I detailed out to you in this training. You're gonna see it done. Like on the sales page, you're gonna see it done. On this, read the copy. You're gonna see it done in the copy. You'll see it done on the design. Yeah, I give you guys some of it up front. But if you want to take it to the next level, I want to offer you to get into the six-figure product creation blueprint product. Get a six-figure product creation blueprint is where I'm going to break it down. You're going to have 5 modules where you guys can literally take it to a whole next level. Okay, so if you guys want to take it to a whole next level, this is where you need to go to do that. Okay, so I'm gonna send the link to you guys all. So, but anyway, I'll send it to you guys all. Okay, let me know if you guys see it, if you guys get on the page. Okay, so this is the page. I break down. You can go ahead and read the copy. I go over the copy and help you understand some stuff. And in module 1, I'm gonna teach you in there the how-to. Now I just told you what to do. Now I'm gonna show you how to create a irresistible offer. You know, in module 1, we're gonna be talking about creating a irresistible offer. Module 2, we're gonna be talking about the course planning, the guide, and then how do you plan out the course? What do you need to have? How many modules you should have? You know, and stuff like that. And then next thing, a lot of people have been having issues with pricing. So I'll show you how to price your product. What do you need to have, you know, and how much you can price for different category of product and stuff like that. So if you have any issue with pricing, we're going to cover that. And on module 4, I'm going to show you how to go into creating the product. You know, what do you need to have in there? What do you need to say and stuff like that. We'll go into creating the product. And then on module 5, we're going to go into launching your product, okay? Launching the whole product, and then you can get it. So here it is on the page. You can actually go and check it out yourself. So if you go to productnow.catercormier.com, you can actually take action on it right now, okay? So this is the page of the product if you want to take it to the next level. All right, so I'm going to see you on the page. Go there right now.